say to the many New Yorkers, from residents to business owners who, are thinking about moving, many of whom who have moved out of concerns for their own public safety? How would you address those concerns?
Well, listen, as far as why people are leaving the state, I believe that the reason why New York leads the entire nation in population loss is related to many different aspects of the breaking point, that consideration of whether or not to stay. As you all know, for months, I've been calling on Kathy Hochul to finish this sentence. New York leads the entire nation in population loss because. I don't think she can complete the sentence. So you can't expect the governor of the state of New York to actually fix this. If you pose that question to her, by the way, she knows it's coming. I don't know how many of you were there in Binghamton when she was at the airport, and one reporter who was there actually asked her the question. You could ask her again. She knows it's coming. She knows I've been asking for it. I believe that New York leads the entire nation in population loss because New Yorkers are hitting their breaking point. They feel like their wallet, their safety, their freedom, some talk about the quality of their kids' education, are under attack. They look at other states like the Carolinas, Tennessee, Texas, Florida, and elsewhere, and they feel like their money will go further there, they will feel safer there, and they will live life freer there. That's how I would finish that sentence. That's what I believe. What does Kathy Hochul believe? Why isn't there a debate right now in the capital region? I don't care if one of you host it, all of you host it. I'll answer whatever questions you have. Live on broadcast TV. Live, in a way where everyone all throughout the entire state can even watch live on their TVs. I don't care if it's a panel. I'll invite all. I'm accepting right now. You do it tonight. We'll do it next week. Everyone who's here, I'll stand in front of you live on TV, and you can ask me whatever question you want on any topic whatsoever. Nothing is off limits. Why? Out of respect for the New York voter. You have a job to do. You need to report on where we stand on as much information as you could possibly get from us. And I respect that. Kathy Hochul is trying to get away with just one debate at the very end of October, over a month after the start of absentee voting, for just 1 hour. There should be multiple debates across the state. I believe that that is important for the voters of New York. So, as you ask your question as far as why people are leaving, safety is a consideration. I'll say for businesses, a lot of them, it's economic considerations. The cost to do business. Go ask a farmer what the impact was of changing the overtime threshold. Go ask about the energy costs for a distributor and the amount of money that they spend each month on their freezer bill. And now ask the average individual about how much it's going to cost to be able to pay for their own electric bill. Now, if you go visit Ann's Pancakes on the Southern Tier with us a couple weeks ago, you would have found walking in that even though Ann's Pancakes was out of electricity, they had an outage when we showed up, that room of hungry patrons were all able to get fed because they operate their stoves on gas. So they were able to cook the food. There are people who run Albany who think that Ann's Pancakes shouldn't be able to access gas. So I really feel like it's important, beyond everything that we're talking about here on the crime, and I've outlined a lot of what my personal opinions are and what we need to do differently about it. To answer your question about businesses that are leaving, you have to really dig into the whole economic front. Having pro-business people running the state agencies, you have to bring down taxes across the board. You have to bring down costs to be able to operate and do business. Some of the regulations that get passed make it even harder. And New York is becoming less and less of a business-friendly state.
Congressman,